The wild thing in any new company is how you make people believe that it's real, right? We've all backed Kickstarters. How many times has your money gone to zero? We've all been about, like for me, maybe this is the best way to start the video, is that we just say, what really matters to our riders is we want to give them confidence that we're here and that we really do care about this stuff and that we are actually spending every day, every waking hour, figuring out how to make them the best vehicle possible. And it really helps to have a few videos which show you some of that. So here we go, Bo video number 1. Action. The reason, so I think the story is really interesting. We were all working on cars, and what we all noticed is that cars have had an amazing run. They've been the dominant transport solution for 100 years. And now we're starting to think, hey, what does the next era look like? And a lot of people default to bicycles. A lot of people say, oh, it's going to be bikes. The reality is we've had bikes for 100 years, and for the last 20, 30, the number of cyclists has been pretty static. It goes up and down by about 10%. So anyone who's hoping that the next transport revolution comes from bikes is almost certainly going to be disappointed. But it doesn't change the fact that we are moving into a world where lots and lots of people are shifting to the cities. That means you have more humans in a smaller space. And if all of those people try to be driving a car of their own, the outcome is inevitable. We all live in traffic Armageddon for the rest of our lives. And so if you're looking at this through a lens of how can I reach the end of my life having made things better rather than having made things worse, you inevitably try to figure out how we're going to make smaller vehicles more attractive. And it's, I guess at the end of the day, that's what makes Bo such a compelling piece of work. That's what's made the last 4 years so interesting, is the three of us saying, okay, we know how to make a great car. We know how to make a car that is high performance, that's luxurious, that is emotionally engaging. How do we do that on something that is a 50th of the size? How do we do that on and create this sort of perfectly formed, small, lightweight electric vehicle? These are the things that we've been working towards. And also, if you think about the wider societal impact, there was a great experiment recently in Atlanta, a natural experiment where they had e-scooters, they then removed them from the roads for a bit, and then they brought them back. And through the period where they removed them from the roads, the cars saw a 10% increase in traffic. Even though the e-scooters were a smaller percentage of the road users, it's just that small percentage reduction in the congestion that makes a difference between roads that are congested and roads that are cagged up and roads that are flowing freely. And that's kind of amazing, really, that when you think about, I want to make a direct impact to the quality of my city today, take a ride on an e-scooter rather than in your car, and you have immediately improved the life for everyone who's sharing that city with you, because they can now move easier, they can now move more freely. So it's a weird combination of, you know, cake and eat it. You get a better experience because your transport is now free, your transport is now fast, your transport is now reliable, your transport is now completely isolated from what everybody else in your city is doing. But the rest of your city benefits from the fact that you have taken another vehicle off the road. You have now freed up the road network. Is any of this making sense to you, Luke?
Yeah, it is.
Does this resonate with why you're doing Bo, or is this different?
I'm like, what is this company?
That doesn't sound like us. I just thought it was fun.